I'm Shagun Singh and I lead customer marketing of India at Newgen Software. I'm delighted to welcome you all at a podcast, Bottom Line, powered by Newgen Software. Today we'll dive into the most interesting topic in the financial world. That is, how is AI reshaping the future of banking? To help us unravel this exciting journey, we are thrilled to have Mr. Mahesh Ramamoorthy, CIO of Yes Bank. Mahesh has been part of this vertical since 1990 and has been leading the transformation journey of Yes Bank. We welcome you, Mahesh. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks, Shagun. Thanks for having me over.
So we'll straightly jump in to our first question. With your expertise, Mahesh, how do you see artificial intelligence reshaping the banking industry today?
Shagun, it's a very, very interesting question. Artificial intelligence, or an AI, as we say, has been in use for a while. But what is going to be very interesting for banks is going to be understanding what are some of the best use cases that they can use AI to enable the banks. First in the front line in terms of enhancing customer experience, B, in terms of product pricing using data, and 3, in terms of risk management. So to me, I think the opportunities are immense, use cases are immense, and the way we are now going to shape the future of banking in terms of not just automation, but use that automation along with AI and the data to make it more tangible towards the experience on the front end, as well as risk management and very good product pricing and hyper-personalization. I think these are areas that are going to transform the way banking is going to be looked at in the next, I would say, foreseeable future.
I completely agree with you, Mahesh. So can you throw some lights on how have these innovations impacted customer experience and expectations?
Oh, that's a very, very important question. I'll tell you the way life is changing. I would say it's a journey, but today a very simple thing is hyper-personalization. Right. When you look at hyper-personalization, what is happening is you have a lot of data. Data is every touch point that the customer has, not just within the banking, but also outside. How do you bring this data together and use AI on top of it in terms of feeding that into the front-end customer service journeys or onboarding journeys is going to be phenomenal. And that's where you're going to personalize. Use cases like, for example, you come in to take a service, can I cross-sell, upsell, can I create more value for you? Your personalization, your financial lifestyling, I think there is immense value that is getting created. Yes, it is a journey. There is a lot of proof of concepts that is getting sorted out today. But I do believe that as we get mainstreaming over the next year or two, it's going to be a game changer for banking and the customers, both sides.
Clearly, AI is transforming the banking today. But what are the biggest challenges you think bank needs to overcome to really unlock its full potential?
So in my mind, there are 3 key areas that any bank or financial institution needs to keep its mind on and focus on. First and foremost is in terms of data. So data is available, but to understand what the data is going to provide you, intelligence, is going to be very key. So understanding the lot of data that you collect, creating the intelligence using AI and making use of it is a big, big challenge, because now earlier on one never bothered about it. So there is a lot of work that any institution needs to do on that, on top of it. The second part is in terms of security. Right. Now today, with the advancement of digital capabilities, advancement of creating experience and providing a lot of power to the front end, what is also happening is the extent of digitization and capabilities being extended directly front, which means it is important that the security aspects are taken care. Right. A simple use case is if you have data proliferation happening, it destroys an organization's integrity and trust. And today banking is all about trust. Right. So while you use all the tools, it is all about ensuring that you know what you do on the security side. And last but not the least is to measure the return on investments. You can put in a lot of money, you can throw in a lot of capabilities, but to be able to measure that value that AI and the data provides you is going to be very important. So in my mind, 3 axioms: One is about understanding data, two is about managing the security aspects of the data, and three is all about making sure there is value proposition, that's the ROI, from what you invest in.
Right.
That's where the innovations have to combine with managing your compliance.
That's quite insightful, Mahesh. I truly agree with you. And my last question for you is that in what ways do you think has Newgen supported your journey in enhancing the customer experience at Yes Bank?
That's, I would say, a fantastic journey that we've been. It's been over, I would say, close to a decade that we've been working together as organizations. Well, we started off in the early days of managing our documentation, storing the documentation. I think with the advancement of what Newgen has provided us, with the capabilities that Newgen has provided us in terms of workflow, in terms of enhancing our entire efficiencies, Newgen today is the heart of everything we do in terms of our operational efficiencies, whether it's a branch servicing, whether it is in terms of customer service at the contact center, or whether it is in terms of automated workflows. So there is today Newgen at the heart of what we move data across. And that efficiencies, and with the new, I would say, versions that have come in, with the upgrades that we have done, I think the power that Newgen has today provided us is immense. And to be able to ride on it and enhance our efficiencies with the tooling that has given, I think Newgen has played a very, very strong role as a partner, not just a vendor. I think that's a huge shift, and truly kudos to the team to have worked very closely with the Yes Bank team, and more importantly, as we go retail. I think that's very, very important, and thanks to Newgen, and all the best for a great future ahead.
Thank you, Mahesh, for sharing your thoughts on AI revolution in banking. Your insights on how innovation and transformation has been reshaping this vertical has really been valuable. And to all our listeners, thank you for tuning in to this episode of Bottom Line powered by Newgen Software. Stay connected for more such thought-provoking discussion with industry leaders. Until next time, keep innovating. Goodbye.